I'm not gonna lie. Last week, I was locked in.
You was locked in to the Dodgers?
I was an LA kid. I was locked in as an LA kid. I was following baseball. I understood what was going on. That was the part that I was happy about. I understood what was going on and was watching those games. And my son, who don't watch anything sport related, but sub soccer sometimes, was telling me, before he can go, says, "Can I finish watching this game?" So I was like, "Shit, if you gonna watch the game, I'm gonna watch the game."
Yeah.
And I was excited, and then I'm following, and it was a cool moment for the city. I was going like everywhere we went. We were trying to watch some games. One day we were trying to go watch it. Me and Lisa went to go get something to eat, and they were like, "Yeah, we watching Dodgers games. So if you want to watch anything else, this ain't the place for you."
This ain't the place for you. This is LA, baby.
Yes, this is clearly not the place for you.
Yeah, we Dynasty, dominance. That's what we're watching right now. We're watching dominance. We're watching the Dynasty.
It was special. Did you watch those last two games? Those specific?
I watched all of them.
Oh, bro,
I was tuned in before they even got to the World Series.
I ain't gonna lie. I was a late comer. I was a late comer, but man, I was locked in.
Yeah.
Because I was locked in from that for example, for the game that went 18 innings.
Yeah. There was a game 2, game 3, one of those. Yeah, early on, yeah, for sure.
18 innings?
Yeah, I think it was game 3. Actually,
Yes.
the first game back at in LA.
Yeah.
It was the game that they won because they lost the next 2.
Right.
It was game 3. 18 innings was crazy. I know a lot of people that were at the game. Some people who had to lead the game because they got kids, they got to go to school the next day.
Right.
They couldn't finish it out, but like they gave us everything. Every storyline, from a competitive standpoint. Think about this. The Dodgers won 3 games out of 4 in Toronto.
Yes. That's wild.
You've worked all year to get home court, right? What we call a home field.
Yes.
You lose 3 of the 4.
Yes.
It's crazy. So it's all these different storylines. I mean, and then the Blue Jays coming in and getting 2 in LA. Out there, everybody like, oh, let's keep them in here, shut the doors, lock the door with it. You know what I'm saying? No, lean on me vibes.
Yes.
The Blue Jays won rolling. So, man, it was so many different storylines. And for me, it's great. Like, I didn't grow up being like a baseball fan necessarily. Like, I've watched the Cubs, I watched the White Sox, I watched other teams. But to be here in LA and have personal relationships with people inside the organization or players on the team, you feel a little bit more invested in it.
Yeah.
So I had some investment in it because I know the guys, and like I'm gonna see them this weekend, some of them, and I get a chance to congratulate them, but be a part of of certain things. Mookie and I have a really good relationship as well, where we talk about what is things away from the game, but also things when it's around the game. So I have an invested interest in the success of the team and obviously relationships with ownership up top. It's really cool, bro. And it's really also cool to see Magic Johnson keep winning. Just keep winning.
He ain't trying to stop.
He's associated with winning.
It's just like number 18, I think, for him.
Championships. Yeah, that's insane.
That's bananas.
It's insane.
His trophy room. Whew. But yeah, it was pretty dope because it was funny because watching that last game, and I don't think people understand, well, at least for people like me, because if you're a baseball fan, you understand this completely. But as far as, I didn't realize Toronto, they don't really lose 2 games in a row.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they lost 6 and 7.
6-7.
And so they lost 6 and 7, and to lose 7 the way they did, because up until like the 9th inning, mind you, it was a bases loaded, only 1 out, and I felt bad for them.
But it was this,
bro.
They was this close away from winning when the play was at the plate, like. Obviously, I don't know baseball like that, but some people say he should have dove this way.
Right.
Dove this way because it take more time and whatever it is. They were this close to winning the World Series, bro. Like I've lost in the finals before, being this close or not being that close, and that it hurts. Like it hurts. You know what I mean? Picking your heart up off the ground and trying to find a place for it while your body heal. It's crazy. So, bro, just incredible sports moment for obviously baseball, for sports, but for LA, it's really, really dope, bro. And like you said, I think for all of us that was non-baseball experts that don't know the game the way that the game, the way that others know the game.
Right.
We learned a lot about the game.
Damn sure did.
In this series because they gave us everything. And and there's so many great stories. So many great stories when it comes to the Dodgers. I think two stories that comes, to mind is one, look at the collection of talent that they have. And one of the hardest things to do is to put a collection of talent together and everybody find how to play their role.
Right.
Whether it's you need to give more, you need to give less. And you're talking about greatness. You're talking about Hall of Famers. You're talking about some of the best in the game who all decided to play together, right? Because of, what the Dodgers put together. And to watch all of them just be role players and do whatever is needed to now become a dynasty is incredible. Mookie Betts went from he is a Hall of Fame center fielder, changed his position to shortstop area because his team needed him to. Becoming the best throughout this year at that position, or one of the best, but also too, I just think it was so fitting that at the end of the game to make the play to win the World Series, it went to Mookie. Mookie had to pick that joint up, step on that base, and make that pass, right? And like all the work that he put in all year to change his position, to for his team. And the ball came to him at the end to make the play. Now, could have made an error.
He could have.
Fucked that up. He ain't never been in that position before. He's been in a lot of positions on the football field. On the baseball field. He's never been in that one.
Yeah.
And to win the World Series, the ball come to you, bro. It ain't a fly, ain't a catch. It ain't a pop fly.
It's boom, bang, bang.
It's boom, boom,
bang, bang play, yeah.
And so, just incredible, bro. And that shows a guy who has the most, I think he has the most championships, World Series right now. That's of any active player. He has 4.
He has 4.
But that shows that's what a champion is about. That's why it's hard to always talk about rankings when you talk about players, because some players, most of the rankings are what someone individually did, and some players took an individual step back to do more or to accomplish more. And Mookie is a prime example of that, right? In the sense of like, individually, like look what as a team, look what he's done. He has 4 of these, but individually, maybe being here is not, it put him in a different position because he had other guys that are great. And so I just think it's incredible when you see a collection of talent, of greatness, all find ways of all still being great.
Right.
Still in the same spaces together.
Still in the same space.
And, I talk about Mookie because I have a personal relationship with him, but like all those guys, and not caring who got MVP, not caring about anything more so than their love for the Dodgers, their love for LA, their love for the game, and their goal to try to be dominant, and they're accomplishing it. So shout out to the Dodgers, man.
Man, I'm about to get me a jersey. I don't even wear jerseys like that. I'm about to get me one. I'm like, yo, I'm about to get me this Dodger blue. Remind you.
I realized my daughter is a California child who was born here, raised here.
Oof.
And so the other day she was going to school and she was wearing a Dodger jersey because, shout out to the Dodgers. She got a custom Cavia 7 and she's turning 7. She's got a custom Cavia 7 jersey that she was able to wear to school yesterday or a few days ago as she leads up to her 7th birthday. But just how excited she was about the Dodgers. And I'm like, oh, that's right. You are from here. It's actually your team. You know what I'm saying? So I get to get a free pass anyway to root because that's my daughter's.
Right. Because she ain't watch you play.
No, she ain't watch me play. She ain't wearing Wade jerseys. She ain't wearing my jersey like that. She wear, her goddad jersey. She has my jersey, but like she went with, it was Dodger Day. And like this is important for her. She was excited about Dodger Day and wearing her jersey that got her name on it. But to represent the Dodgers, she's 6. She won 3 championships. She been born. So it's kind of like Zaya, right? When we were on the parade float in Miami after we won our 3rd championship, Zaya just thought that this was the summer was about. She was like, so next summer when we get on this, I'm like, no, that don't just happen. We got to earn this. Like, she was like, but next summer she already planning about next summer on a parade. And I'm like, no, we got to get there.
That's the beauty of dynasties, though.
Yeah, it's the beauty of dynasties. And so that's all she knows. And so it's really cool to experience it through like the youth that is growing up in this new, kind of Dodger universe in a sense. And my daughter's right there with it.